And then a chariot came into view. Ziba came to Mephibosheth and said, "The king's called for you. He wants to bless you." Now Mephibosheth had a choice. Mephibosheth could have spent 15 more years living in that place with no pasture. He had a choice whether or not to go with Ziba. He could have said, "I'm a dead dog. I can't go before the king." And even if Ziba had replied, "He's called for you, Mephibosheth. He knows about your feet. He knows about your shame, and he still calls for you." Mephibosheth could still have chosen to stay in that place of no pasture. Each one of us has been invited to the king's table by the Holy Spirit. Do we go or remain in our place of no pasture? Now, he couldn't walk. How could he get to Jerusalem? We reckon, Lodabar, you see there's a question mark there, we think it's about there. Okay, just a bit south of the Sea of Galilee. Well, Jerusalem is around here, miles away. How is he going to get to Jerusalem? Don't you think that if David is going to lavish all of this on Mephibosheth, that he'll prepare a way for him? I bet that Ziba had a special chair in his chariot just for him. When the Holy Spirit comes knocking at your door and says, "The king's calling, let's go to his table," and you reply, "I haven't got my dinner jacket or my bow tie. My shirt's all stained." Don't you think that God's got a wardrobe of the finest white garments waiting for you when you choose to go? If God has called you, and he has, then he's also prepared your way for you and got your dress code sorted out. So, Mephibosheth made a very sensible decision and chose to go with him. He bowed down to David, and as he was bowing, he caught sight of his feet. David said to him, "Are you the one who's been breathing out shame? And you, Mephibosheth?" "I'm nothing but a dead dog," was the only response he could make. David didn't say anything to that. Neither, "No, you're not at all." "Yeah, but I'll ignore it." His reaction to this was to call over Ziba and tell him in front of Mephibosheth to do the work set for him, to provide for him, to care for him, and to keep him eating at the king's table. "He can't do the work, Ziba. He's crippled in both feet. He can't walk properly, and I don't want him to. I just want him at my table, in my presence." Ziba didn't say to Mephibosheth, "Right, I got you here, the rest's up to you." And that's what religion teaches. That's something I found on an atheist website. That's what the world sees of us. Christians, we aren't perfect, we're just better than you. If that's what we're saying to the world, something's going wrong. That's what religion teaches. That's self-righteousness. Our heavenly Ziba, the Holy Spirit, is charged with providing for us, caring for us, and to keep us in communion with God the Father. And we are at that table, at this party, because of the love of our heavenly Jonathan, Jesus Christ. I think that's a really powerful picture. I've used it before and I'll use it again. It's fantastic. It says it all. Never forget that. As soon as we start thinking, we're here because we're wearing the right suit, or we're really nice people, or we know how to behave in church, you can guarantee that the Holy Spirit will lift the tablecloth and say, "Take a look at your lame feet, dead dog. You've done nothing to get here. You're here for the sake of another." Do you know how I react to that when it happens to me? I fall in love with Jonathan, Jesus, all over again. And I fall in love with David, the Father, all over again. And I fall in love with Ziba, the Holy Spirit, all over again, because I recognise that I am not here by my own merit, because I have none. But I am here by pure grace, and indeed receiving God's riches at Christ's expense. This story tells me everything I need to know about my relationship, that's me, with God the Father, everything I need to know about my relationship with Jesus, God the Son, and everything I need to know about my relationship with God the Holy Spirit. It also tells me everything I need to know about how I should respond to every other human being on this planet. The sum of all of that is one word. Can anyone guess it? Close. Love. Love. The summation of the entire Christian faith in one word. Love. Finally, brothers and sisters, I have lame feet. I can't walk like some of you walk. Can I ask, when you see me hobbling, come alongside me and support me. Don't stand and stare at my feet. If you stare at my feet and put judgment on me, then you're not loving me. Furthermore, if you're at the feast and all you can do is look at my feet and not at the face of our heavenly King David, then there's something wrong with your spiritual focus. And if the person next to you at the feast nudges you and says, "Look at Tim's feet. No wonder he can't walk straight with crippled feet like that," your response should be, "I haven't got time for trivia like that. The King's talking. The King wants me at his table." That should be enough. If you can walk straighter and better than me, that's wonderful. But leave my feet alone. The King knows about them, and he still loves me. And if you're feeling that today, that your walk is not so straight either, that you've got your own crippled feet, then guess what? The King knows about yours too, and he loves you the same, and just wants you at his table. He's invited you. He's provided a way for you. He's clothed you in his finest white clothes. Come along and take your place.